No, I hope they're getting back to form on that end anyway. At least I put it like this: at least we know one production house knows how to at least start it off.
Hmm?
Because over at Warner Brothers, turns out Ketchup Entertainment has stepped in to save the day. Ketchup Entertainment has done some other, I don't want to say low budget films, but they've done other films to kind of bring them out and actually show them some love. But not only Looney Tunes The Day the Earth Blew Up have they stepped in for that, but they have stepped in, and the deal is currently being looked at for $50 million to save Wile E. Coyote versus Acme.
It actually might be finalized supposedly either today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
And it's like we spoke it up. So let me see if this works. Mutant power activate. We need to get paid like 6-figure jobs doing what we do right now.
So I found out apparently you can send HD pictures through Instagram now because Ketchup Entertainment is doing like a small promo. Like if you send them a picture of your ticket stub or in front of the poster, they send you like some fun little background images for your phone. So they sent me 4 today. If you're watching
that's
the
cool.
post on the screen. But I saw the little HD button pop up and I'm like, when has Instagram done this? Because in the group chat, y'all be pixelating all our shit.
So it looks like Wile E. Coyote versus Acme will be getting saved and getting released somewhere. We don't know where. The Ketchup Entertainment, I'd never heard of them, but they did do Hellboy the Crooked Man,
Which was also good.
Yeah. I wanted more from that Hellboy though.
Yeah, they didn't go as far to the Crooked Man story as they should have, but I'm sorry. Every time I hear Ketchup, I want to yell mustard. I'm trying not to. Every time I hear Ketchup Entertainment, mustard. I'm sorry.
I think it works because even if this movie, I think it's on track to at least break even so far. It got an extension through. It's been in like double dutch mode all week. Like I think the storyboarders wrote like we actually got a notice they extend because when last Tuesday when we were reading that it got pulled after the show, he tweeted he's like, by the way, we got extended throughout this weekend. So. And then even if it's a small place like Ketchup Entertainment, I think it's good it works for them because it's like we at least got a Looney Tunes property under our belt. Same way Zeus is doing the distribution for Magazine Dreams because it's something that's not Ratchet like everything else they touch. So it's at least.
But at the same time, but look at the after effect though, because Ketchup is bound to make a killing after this. They're gonna get their investment back and then some. Because
what I'm liking is these underdog movie studios getting their just look at A24.
Yep.
Or Blumhouse for that matter. Blumhouse used to have the cheesiest of horror films. The cheesiest. Now look at them. Like they're coming up in the big leagues now. And putting out some good ones.
I call them the new kings of horror movies because almost everyone they put out hasn't been bad.
Yeah. Hellboy. Bama said, when did the Hellboy, the Crooked Man came out? It came out limited release last year.
Yep.
It's currently on Hulu.
Yep.
Yeah, I just saw it just added to Hulu, I think.
Yeah, Hulu or HBO Max if you wanted to watch it.
The special effects really aren't. They're actually pretty good. For a low budget,
but they didn't go into the story as much as they should have.
They dived a lot into the horror aspect. I don't know who the actor is that played Hellboy, but I'm used to a more snarky. He had some snarkiness to him, but it wasn't as gruff. It wasn't as gruff as David Harbour or Ron Perlman did.
Although Perlman will always come back, but he wants what's his face to direct though?
Guillermo?
Yeah. He wants those.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
He keeps saying it. And it's like you say, if he comes back and directs, he has no problem coming back as Hellboy.
So, I'm all for it.
I don't see the updated box office numbers yet, but it looks like Zuri Touch. So it is currently 86 on the tomato meter with the audience score of 88. And then You have to see the movie to understand. But there are people who own boba stores, and they're like, we don't get why so many people keep flooding us after the theater. I don't get the joke, and people are just like, you have to see the movie. Yeah, and they're like, oh, you got to see the movie to understand. Like, but what movie is making y'all flood boba stores or shops? I don't. So it's having at least a good run. I hope it at least gets like a Blu-ray or DVD release. Again, it's good for the companies handling the distribution versus just getting thrown in the trash. So they can build a reputation on this to get Coyote versus Acme, please.
I mean, we've seen this happen before, like you said with the boba. We've seen it happen with shawarma. It seemed like after Avengers, everybody was eating shawarma. And I'm like, y'all late.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not know of shawarma until that movie, and I had to go look it up. Like, oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very good. So, and now I don't hear anybody talk about it. I'm like, yeah, I know a couple spots to go get good shawarma. So,
same.
Like, if I get an urge, I know exactly where to go. So yeah. Let me see, between that and being saved, possibly saved. Well, it looks like it's not even a possibility anymore. It looks like they will be saved by this company and get treated properly, because that was heavy. That was heavy.
Now, one of y'all could do me my high school self a favor and revive this movie that never came out called The Prototype. That one just built all the hype and then never came out.
Why does that? What is the? It does sound familiar.
Okay, so because I was working on a video for this for a partner we have to announce in a few days. The Prototype was basically about this humanistic android that this dude had a brain tumor, put his body in it. It was basically made for stealth combat, and supposedly he was framed for murder. There was only a teaser trailer that ever came out. But it came out like a year after the game Prototype, so people were excited for it, and then it got shelved. And then in the world of what is life, body swap, steely stuff, everyone's attention moved over to Chappie. Chappie and District 9, those movies, it would have very much steamrolled to those two, and they just kind of took all its hype.
Yeah.
If you look it up,
Defiance.
If you look it up, I promise you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because people,
I feel like I've seen that. I seen not the movie, but I feel like I've seen that trailer. Just from the description, I feel like I've seen that. And
you probably it was from 2013. You've probably seen it. It was very much. I think the hypest thing out at the time was Avengers, and this was following right after that. So it had a lot of build up for it to go nowhere. And to Whoopsie's point, I think somebody just leaked Batgirl footage. So maybe.
Yeah. Speaking of which.
Not footage, just the
behind the scenes of a fight scene between Batgirl and Firefly. That was I can't remember the actor's name, but Brendan Fraser, who plays Firefly. And I gotta tell you, that did not look bad. And that's just the behind the scenes.